Welcome back to your mat. I'm glad you're here. Today's class is going to focus on hips and hamstrings, specifically helping them not to feel so tight. So, we're going to be working to improve strength as well as mobility. You may want to have some props for today's class, though they're always optional. I've set near my mat a couple of blocks as well as a strap. If you don't have a strap and you think you might want to use one later on, we're going to do a hamstring stretch where we have the option to wrap the strap around the bottom of the foot and hold on to the strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a towel or a long tube sock or something like that, or you're always welcome just to use your hands. All right, let's get started. Facing the side of your mat, find an easy seat, Sukhasana, one shin crossed in front of the other. And then bring your hands down into the lap. Let the backs of the hands rest on your thighs and the palms face up. And then maybe you open and close the hands a couple times and then just relax. Sit up a little taller and start to bring your attention to your breath. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Then we'll take 3 breaths together. Breathe in through your nose, soft and gently. Then open your mouth, sigh it out. Breathe in. Sigh out. One more. Let it go. And then close your mouth, let your chin fall toward your chest. Roll your head to the left, bringing your left ear closer to your left shoulder. Just looking for a little sensation down the right side of your neck. Return your chin to your chest and then roll your head the opposite direction. Right ear toward right shoulder. Chin to the chest. Close your eyes, lift your chin up toward the ceiling. Stretch the throat, front of the neck. And return your head to neutral. Keep your eyes closed as you shrug your shoulders up toward your ears. And then roll them back and down, trying to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Again, one more time, roll the shoulders up. And then back and down. Turn your palms down against your shins. Tuck your chin toward your chest and exhale as you round through the spine, finding a seated cat position. Then inhale the seated cow, draw your heart forward. Exhale, round. Inhale to lengthen. One more time, exhale. Inhale, heart lifts. Stay here with heart lifted. Blink your eyes open, reach your arms up high. Wiggle your fingers as you grow just a little taller. And then as you exhale, take a twist to the right. Let your hands land. Take one more breath here. Breathe in to lengthen. Breathe out to explore your twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Stay here for one round of breath. Inhale, center, both arms high. Then cactus the arms, lift the heart, drag your elbows down toward your hip points. And then plant your fingertips behind you just enough that you can bring the legs out or the feet out. outside of hips distance, and we're going to let the legs fall over to the right, finding a 90-90 pigeon position facing the front of your mat. So we've got a 90-degree bend in the front knee and a 90-degree bend in the back knee, with the back leg moving out to the side of the hips here. Now, bring your fingertips down either to frame out your right leg or maybe in front of the right shin. Lift your heart, remembering that this is a back bending shape, so we're not going to be rounding forward, but rather lifting the heart. Take an inhale here. And as you breathe in, keep breathing in, bow forward over your right shin, just lightly pressing into your fingers. And then as you push up, now I want you to round, tuck your chin toward your chest, round up through the spine. Inhale, heart forward, bow over the right leg. Exhale, round, push up. One more. And then stay here, bringing your fingertips back down if you lifted them, or walking them back towards you a little bit. The more you lean forward, the more accessible it's going to be to lift your left foot off the ground, keeping the left knee down. But challenge yourself by walking your hands back, seeing how upright you can find the torso. But keep lifting the left foot, find a little pulse. And pause there. See if you can lift the left knee as well. Just hover over the ground. And then lower it back down. We're taking it to the other side. So passing through center. Now we're facing the back of the mat and we're finding 90-90 in the legs once again. Bring your fingertips down. Lift your heart as you breathe in. Bow forward over your left leg. And then round up, push away. Two more. Breathe in, heart forward. Breathe out and round. One more. Then sit up tall. Return your fingers to the ground as far forward or as close to you as you like. Look over your right shoulder. See if you can lift the right foot from the ground. Little pulse. And then see if you can lift the right knee from the ground as well. We're just hovering here. And then lower it back down. Return to center. Let the legs sway left and right a couple times. Then bring the legs to the center. Generous bend in your knees as you wrap your arms behind your thighs. Tuck your chin towards your chest, round, and give yourself a squeeze. And let the legs slide away. We're going to lean onto the right forearm and then bend the legs. So now we're laying on the right hip and the right side. You can place your left hand at your left hip or down in front of your left or in front of your chest here, wherever feels most supportive. Lift your left leg and start to make circles around the left hip socket. Just some big exploratory circles, travel in both directions. And just notice how this hip feels. Next time the left knee is close to your belly, stay there. Let your left hand find the shin and the knee, draw it in close. Then slide your left hand down to the ankle. Reach the left knee down and away, finding a half bow shape here. Press down into your right forearm so we're not collapsing into right shoulder. Release your left foot to the bottom of your mat, sit up, and then lean over your left leg, side body stretch. Try to anchor and root down through the right sits bone. And then upright the torso, plant right hand by right hip, supported wild thing. Lift up onto your right shin and left foot. And then have a seat. Draw your left foot in front of your right shin. Sitting tall, you can hold on to the left shin here or reach your arms up high, breathe in. And as you breathe out, take a twist to the left. Option to catch the left knee with the right arm. Turn back to center, to the front. Release the legs. Slide the feet away from you. Still a generous bend in the knees. We can hug ourselves one more time. Release your hug. Let your legs slide away. Lean into your left forearm. Bend your knees. Now we're laying on left side. Place your right hand wherever it feels supportive. Lift the right knee. Make those exploratory circles around the right hip socket. Both directions. And just notice what's different about this side. Next time your left knee, or your right knee rather, is close to your chest, keep it there. Reach your right hand to the shin, pull the leg in close, and slide your right hand down to the ankle. Start to send the right knee down and away as you find half bow here. And then notice what's happening underneath your left forearm. Can you push the ground away? Release your right foot toward the front of your mat. Sit yourself up. Find that side body stretch. Right hand reaches toward the right foot. Try to keep left sits bone grounded as you reach over. Then upright the torso. Plant left hand by left hip. Supported wild thing. Have a seat. Draw the right foot in front of left shin. Interlace the fingers around the knee. You can stay here or release the hands up. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Option to catch the right knee with the left arm. Turn back to the center. Release the legs. Send the feet away. Keep the knees bent, but lean back this time. Draw low belly in and up. So Mula Bandha, the root lock. Keep leaning back. See if you can lift the heels from the ground. And then start to draw your right knee in closer as you send your left leg away. Hold it there. Then switch. Draw your left knee closer. Send your right leg away. And switch. A little faster. And switch. A little faster. And switch. And switch. Keep going. Switch. And switch. Last 3. And 2. Last 1. And draw in. Plant your feet. Give yourself a hug. Then release your legs. Turn to face the front of your mat. Find tabletop position, hands and knees. Activate your hands straight away. Grip the floor and start to shift side to side. Shift a little forward and back. And then tuck your toes. Hover your knees just over the mat. Grip the floor. Press into your finger pads. Sway your knees side to side. Then downward facing dog. Pike your hips up high, pedal your feet. Keep your hands active the whole time, still gripping the floor. And pause in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels, ripple forward, high plank. Pause in your high plank, shift even more forward than you think. Push the ground away. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands to your feet, forward fold. Bend your knees generously, so much that you can lay belly on thighs. Let the head hang. Shake it like no. Nod like yes. And heel toe your feet apart, about as wide as the mat. Malasana Yogi squat. Sink your hips down in between your thigh, or in between your heels. Sink down. Bring the hands to the heart if possible, or you can keep hands on the ground. Option to lift one heel at a time. Just feel it out. Then rise all the way up to stand. Reach your arms up. Shift your weight into your left foot. So you're just on your right tippy toes. Let your right hand catch left wrist. Pull the left arm up and lean to the right. Press your left hip to the left. Inhale to the center, upright the torso. Press the palms together and drag the hands down to your heart. Pause here. Still standing on your left foot. Draw your right toes in to meet your left foot. And then open up through the right leg for tree pose. Option to stay here in a rooted tree or choose any other variation of tree. Whatever you choose, try to reach your right knee down and away. Grow a little taller through the left leg. Take one more breath. Then invite the right leg to the front. Press your hands to the top of the right thigh. Push down and meet that pressure. Match the resistance. Point your right toes and then kick your right leg forward a couple times. Just feel it out. Keep pressing down. Next time you kick forward, release the hands, step forward, turn to the left side of your mat, or yes, to the left side, and then heel toe your feet apart. Open up your arms, finding a star shape, reach out. Then bring your hands to the heart, to the side to side. We move through Skandasana, so that's side lunge. Bending into one knee at a time while the opposite toes turn to point up toward the ceiling. And you can go as low or stay high as you like. And you're always welcome to use the hands as well for support on the ground as you crawl from side to side. Next time you pass through center, pause in the center, find goddess squat, temple pose. So toes out, heels in, knees reaching in opposite directions, cactus your arms, lift your heart, breathe in. Stay for the out breath. Then turn to your right leg, facing the front of your mat, high crescent lunge. Inhale here. Just check your setup. Make sure that your left toes aren't directly behind your right foot like you're on a tightrope. Try to offset them side to side so we've got a little more width in our foundation, our setup here. And then try to straighten and bend your front knee a few times. But go slower than you like, slower than you usually go. And really notice what's happening in the right foot. Notice where the weight starts to shift when things get difficult. Do you shift to the big toe? Do you shift to the pinky toe side of the foot? Is all your weight in the heel? Just notice. And then try to even it out. Try to distribute the weight out over the entirety of the foot. One more time, bend into right knee. This time, bring your hands down in front of the right foot or frame out the right foot. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, we're going to tap the right calf with the left knee. And then reset. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reset. Two more. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reset. Last time, tap. Hold it here. Lower your left shin all the way to the ground. Have a seat. Take a twist to the right. Exhale. Sit up tall. One more breath. And as you unwind, standing L, frame out the right foot. Let the left leg lift behind you. Option for hands to blocks here. Can be really nice. Bring the floor a little bit closer. And lower your left toes to the back of the mat. Soften your left knee down as well. Low lunge. Untuck your left toes and upright your torso. Reach the arms up. Really press into the right foot and press down into your left knee and try to slide your left knee back in space. Half split. Straighten the front leg, push away. Option to reach fingers back or down to the ground or your blocks. Point and flex the right foot. Then bring the fingers down to the ground or your blocks. Tuck your left toes under and lift your left knee. Keep the left heel lifted as we find long pyramid. Press the right big toe to the ground. Inhale to lift up halfway, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward over your right leg. Option to stay as you are or step your left foot in about 2 footprints and bend into left knee. We're finding a humble flamingo pose here. Option to release the fingers from the ground, reach the arms back. And from wherever you are, return the hands to the ground, crawl your hands to the left, wide-legged fold. Make any adjustments you need to. Parallel the feet. And then take a couple breaths here. Feel free to make it your own. Then lift up halfway. Let the hands rest underneath the shoulders. Then walk your left hand underneath your face. Reach your right arm up high. Breathe in here. Look at your right foot. Point your right toes toward the front of your mat. And we're about to have a seat. Bringing the right elbow and the left knee together underneath us. And then kick the left foot forward. Have a seat. Interlace your fingers around the right knee or shin. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, bring the right knee toward your nose and your nose toward the knee. So like meet halfway. Squeeze in. Option to start to lean back and let the left leg lift off the ground. And maybe this is where you stay. Or if you would like to move into a bigger hamstring stretch for the right leg, you'll basket your hands underneath the right foot and then lean back. Or alternatively, if you're using a strap or a towel, you'll place one of those underneath the right foot. And then you'll lean back, start to kick foot up either into your hands or into your strap or towel, and then bring your knee towards your nose and your nose toward your knee. Actively kicking, start to lean back, let your left leg float up. One more breath. Then we find boat pose. Carefully release whatever you have going on. Let the legs match each other, whatever your boat pose looks like. Lift your chest. One more breath. Squeeze your legs together. Then draw your knees in, cross your ankles, plant your hands, step to the back of your mat, shift forward. Option to lower to your knees. It's our very first chaturanga. Bend your elbows back, pause and hold. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, float down. One more cobra, breathe in. Breathe out, lower down. Bring your forehead to the mat, bend your knees, sway your shins. And relax the legs behind you. Hands underneath the armpits. Press yourself to child's pose, push back. Let your hips settle toward your heels as you crawl your fingers away from you, finding a little traction down your spine. Take an inhale. As you exhale, round up into tabletop cat position. Inhale to cow, heart forward. Exhale to cat, push away, stay here. Start to press into the tops of your feet, lift your knees, roll over your toes, downward facing dog. From your downward facing, walk your hands to your feet. Heel toe your feet apart, Malasana Yogi Squat. Notice if it feels any different this time, or second time visiting Malasana. Take an inhale. As you exhale, rise all the way up to stand, reach up. Start to shift your weight into your right foot. Let your left toes just barely touch the ground. Left hand catches right wrist. Pull the right arm up and lean to the left. But keep sending right hip to the right. Upright the torso. Press the palms together. Bring the hands down to the heart. Draw your left toes by your right foot for tree pose. Turn the left leg out. Open it up. And then you decide which version of tree feels right on this side. And then once you've found the version that you want, think about reaching your left knee down and away. Grow a little taller on the standing leg. And start to invite the left knee in front of you. Bring your hands down. Press your hands to the top of the left thigh. Match the pressure. Push down. Find that matching pressure. Then point your left toes and kick the left leg forward a couple times. Maybe 3. Next time you kick it forward, hold it there, release the hands, step forward to the middle of your mat, turn to the right, heel toe your feet apart, find that star shape, reach out, take up space, then goddess squat, toes out, heels in. Reach your knees away from each other. Sink a little deeper, keep reaching the knees away. One more breath. Then start to turn to face the front of your mat to your left foot, high crescent lunge. Check your setup. Make sure your feet are offset. Railroad tracks instead of tightrope. And then when you're ready, start to straighten and bend through the front knee, but go slower. Slow it way down so you can really notice and feel what's happening in the left foot throughout the movement. Notice where the weight shifts. One more. We'll try to even it out. The next time that your left knee is bent, bring your hands down to the ground. Fingertips to the ground or blocks. Take an inhale here. And as we exhale, we're going to tap left calf with right knee. Tap, reset. Inhale, exhale, tap. Inhale, reset. 2 more. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Last time. Hold it here. Lower your right knee down to the ground. Have a seat. Take a twist to the left as you exhale. And start to turn to face the front. Frame out the left foot, standing L. Option for hands to blocks. Can you feel your left foot rooting down? Press it down. And lower your right toes to the back of the mat, low lunge. Soften your right knee down. Untuck right toes. Anjaneyasana. Sweep your arms up. And then really press down into your left foot. Press your right knee down, and it's as if you could slide your right knee back in space, like you're ripping the mat apart. One more breath. Then half split, straighten out your front leg. Option for fingers down, hands to blocks, or reach the arms back in space. Point and flex. And bring your fingers down to the ground or to your blocks. Tuck your right toes under. Lift your right knee, finding long pyramid. Keep the right heel lifted. Ground down into your left big toe. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. And then option to stay here, or you can step the right foot in about 2 footprints. Bend your right knee a lot. Find your humble flamingo / pyramid. Maybe reach the arms back. From wherever you are, everyone bring your fingers to the ground and then crawl your hands to the right, wide-legged fold off the side of your mat. Parallel your feet to each other. You can bend your knees a lot, send your tailbone up a little higher, and then fold. Last moment. And meet back with hands underneath the shoulders. Walk your right hand underneath your face, lift your left arm up high. Look at your left foot. Point your left toes toward the front of your mat. We're going to have a seat slowly, but first bring your left elbow and your right knee together. Then kick the right foot forward toward the front of your mat. Have a seat. Interlace your fingers around the left knee and shin. Start to sit back. Bring your knee toward your nose and vice versa. Start to lean back a little more. Maybe your right leg floats off the ground. And then maybe this is where you stay, or if you'd like a little more, lower things back down. Either basket the foot, kick foot into hand, bring nose toward knee, or if you'd like to use your strap or a towel, you'll wrap that around the ball of the foot and bring nose toward knee. And so the goal is not necessarily to get your nose and knee all the way together, but the goal is to find some stretch and sensation. Start to lean back. If you didn't already, you can float that right leg up. Then boat pose, release whatever you have going on. Find your boat, lift your chest, then cross your ankles, plant your hands, step back to high plank. Shift forward in your high plank, grip the mat. Option to lower to your knees as we find chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then heel toe your feet together. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Bend into your right knee and lift your right heel up high. Start to take a couple little hops right here. Grip the floor with the hands. Then hop yourself to the middle of your mat. Pause here. Standing split, send the left leg high. Squeeze left glutes. Maybe walk your hands closer to your right foot. Then look forward. Start to turn this into warrior 3, balancing on the right leg. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, tap right calf with left knee. Inhale, reset, warrior three. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reset, last time. Exhale, tap and hold. Curtsy squat. Let your left toes find the ground. Sink down low. Then straighten the legs. Shift your weight into your back foot, your left foot. Draw the right knee up toward your chest. Now you may want your strap in a moment if you're using a strap or a towel. But first, we interlace the fingers around the right shin and knee. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, bring nose and knee closer to each other. Maybe this is where you stay, or you reach down and basket the right foot, option for your strap or towel, and then kick the right leg forward. Rebend into right knee if it's straight. Release, one-legged mountain pose, reach the arms up. Kick your right foot forward. Step your right foot forward. Half moon is where we're going. Reach your right hand down to the ground or your block. Letting the left limbs stay lifted. Option to bend the left knee. Catch the ankle with the left hand. Forward fold. Release left foot by right. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Step back to your high plank. Shift forward. Grip the floor, chaturanga. Upward facing, breathe in. Downward facing, breathe out. Heel toe your feet together. Lift your right leg high. Three-legged dog. Bend the left knee. Lift the left heel high. Grip the floor with your hands. Take a few hops. And then hop your way to the middle of the mat. Pause when you get to the middle of the mat, standing split. Keep growing taller in the standing leg. Look forward. Turn this into warrior three. Balance on your left leg. Take an inhale. As you exhale, tap your left calf with your right knee. Inhale, reset. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reset. Exhale, tap. Hold here. Curtsy squat. Right toes to the ground. Sink low. Straighten the legs. Shift your weight into your right foot. Draw your left knee up. First, we start with fingers interlace around the shin and knee. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, bring nose and knee toward each other. Maybe this is where you stay, or reach down and basket the left foot, or use your strap or towel, and then start to kick the left foot forward. Rebend into left knee, one-legged mountain pose. Reach your arms up. Kick your left leg forward. Step forward, half moon. The left hand reaches down either for your block or the floor. And then option to bend the right knee. Catch the ankle with the right hand. Forward fold. Half lift to breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Plant your hands, step your feet to the back of the mat. Shift forward. One time all the way to the ground, chaturanga, slow it down. Even slower, even slower. All the way to the belly. Take your hands out a little wider, wide cobra. Breathe in, heart forward. Breathe out, lower down. Roll onto your back body. So we're facing up. And then draw the right knee into the chest. Let the left foot plant to the ground. Interlace the fingers around the right shin. Rotate the ankle. And plant the right ankle across the left thigh. Gently press the inner right thigh away. Figure 4. And let the legs fall to the left, keeping that figure 4 shape so the sole of right foot lands on the ground. Use the left hand to press the inner right thigh away as you take a little twist of the upper body to the right. Come back to center. Plant the right foot down, draw the left knee in. Rotate the ankle. Then cross left ankle over right knee. Use your left hand to externally rotate the left thigh. And let the legs fall to the right. So the sole of left foot plants to the floor. Use your right hand this time to externally rotate the left thigh as you twist upper body to the left. Come back to center, draw both legs in. Reach for one of your blocks, or if you don't have a block nearby, it could be anything at all or nothing. Just pretend like you've got something you're squeezing between the knees. So place the block between the knees if you've got something. Even a pillow would work. So start to squeeze the block with your knees. You can lay your arms down anywhere that feels supported. So squeeze the block with your knees and then start to reach your feet away from each other. Keep squeezing the block. And I'm going to turn sideways just so you can see what's happening from my perspective. So we're squeezing with the knees, but sending the feet away. Squeeze harder with the knees, but keep reaching the toes away. Hold this for 5. Squeeze a little harder. 4. Keep squeezing. It's shaking. Last 2. Squeeze a little harder. Squeeze. Release. Remove the block. Plant your feet to the floor. Let your knees sway left and right. Then draw your knees into the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And then roll to the right. Press yourself up to a seat. So we are ending where we began, facing the side of the mat, finding Sukhasana, easy seat. This time changing the legs so that our favorite leg is no longer closest to the body. So just notice if it's the way you always cross your legs, switch it. And then from here, sit up tall. Roll your shoulders up toward your ears a couple times. And then let them settle on the back body. Let your hands rest in your lap. And we'll take 3 breaths to conclude our practice. Begin by exhaling. Then breathe in through your nose. Open your mouth. Again, breathe in, sigh out. And one more. Let it go. Close the mouth and blink your eyes open. Thank you for being here till the end. I'm so glad you stayed with me and stayed with your practice. I hope to see you again soon. Please leave me a comment or send me a message if there's anything in particular you'd like to see in future classes. I really value your feedback. Next time, I'll see you. Bye.